What will win in a drag race between a 3-litre Toyota GR Supra and a GR Yaris that's been tuned by Litchfield? Well, we're going to have a race over a stunning quarter mile to find out. Let me tell you about the Supra. So it's got a 3-litre straight-six engine from BMW. The BMW B58 engine puts out 340 horsepower, apparently. I think it actually does more in reality in this car. And 500 Newton meters of torque. It's quite a heavy car, this though. Comes in at just under 1,500 kilos, and price-wise, you're talking £53,000. It's got an 8-speed automatic gearbox, rear-wheel drive, launch control, though launch control is pretty poor in this. It's very hard to launch it properly. It spins up its wheels and struggles, so we'll see how we get on with that. But nice car. That Yaris is a lot cheaper, £33,500 for that one, with the circuit pack where you get a front and rear differential and you get forged alloy wheels and some tuned suspension and some better tyres for improved grip. It weighs in at 1,280 kilos, so quite a bit lighter than this, even though it's got all-wheel drive. Power-wise, normally the Yaris puts out 261 horsepower from its 1.6-litre 3-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine, but that's got the Litchfield tune on it, so for £600 they'll increase the horsepower to 302 horsepower. And instead of 360 Newton meters of torque, you have 385 Newton meters of torque. As well as that tune, they've also put a performance air filter on it. That's 40 quid. So it doesn't cost too much to increase the power ever so slightly. What effect will it have though in this race? Well, we are going to find out in a second. Before we do, make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on. That way you won't miss a single upload. Also, why don't you follow me on Instagram, @MattWatsonCars. I'll probably put a link below the video somewhere in my pinned comment. Go check that out, I'd appreciate it. Right, let's go on with it. Oh look, there's a helicopter. That's what happens when you're filming drag races on a live runway. Aircraft come and go, you have to work around them. That's actually just my ride home. I travel about by helicopter. Just fly in, film, fly out again. Only joking. Had to slum it here in an Audi RS6.
Buying a new car? Then head to CarWow and my team will help you find your next car at a fair price. CarWow, your one-stop car buying comparison site.
Right, now before we race, we're going to do the obligatory CarWow sound check. So I'm going to start off with my 3-litre straight six. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Go on, fellow Toyota. Well, sort of. Rev up. No contest, no contest. There will be more of a contest in this drag race though, so let's get on and do it. Let's race. Come on, launch control. Work. Launch can sometimes be iffy in these, but I'm going to just hope for the best. Come on, launch control.
3, 2, 1.
Honestly, didn't engage then. Engaged before, didn't this time. Right, so this is the thing. If you engage launch control and it doesn't work, sometimes you have to go for a drive and let the system calm down. Oh, it's because it's a BMW underneath the skin, and the BMW launch control system should be put in the bin. Got launch control now. See, you have to drive and then it does it.
3, 2, 1.
And it manages it away from the line nicely. Come on, that Yaris is ahead, but can I pull it back? Come on, Supra, it's going to be tight, it's going to be tight. See ya. How do you do there? Was that all right?
Yeah, I'm really happy with my start. It was really good. If it was a quarter mile, I think I beat you, didn't I?
No, you lost. I went past the cone first, that's how it works.
I have to admit, I didn't see the cone, but I don't know. It feels moral victory to me.
What? That doesn't even make any sense at all. You lost. You lost. You just lost.
3,
All right, here we go. Give him another go.
1.
It got away better that time. This got away not so good. Still going to have him. Bye again. Actually, I did better. There is no two ways about it. This one.
That was so close.
What was your start like? Was it a good start? Good gear changes? Were you happy with how you performed?
Yeah, that's one of the best starts I've done in this. launched beautifully off the line just before the limiter on every change. It was perfect. I'm really happy with it.
And he totally nailed me off the launch, but then 3 litres, not 1.6, 6 cylinders, not 3, and there you go. It's all about the car at the end of the day, because I don't think I'd normally beat you like for like, but there we are.
So then, what exactly happened? Well, the Supra won, completing the standing quarter mile in 12.5 seconds. Meanwhile, the Litchfield Yaris took 12.6 seconds.
Let's do a rolling race. Actually, let's do them in comfort mode. So just put your car into normal mode, and we're going to like cruise along, and you're going to be in 6th gear. I'm just going to be cruising in drive. And when I call it in, you've got to change down from 6th into 3rd, okay? And then I've just got to worry about my car kicking down. I just want to see how quick you can change gear in that. You're a racing driver. You're going to be able to change down as quick as anyone else. Should be fine. Now, if you press a little button called IMT, that does the rev matching for you, so you don't have to heel and toe. You might want to heel and toe. No, you wouldn't heel and toe anyway, would you? I don't know what I'm talking about. Press some buttons and drive as best as you can, because then you'd be braking if you're heeling and towing. Well, not bet. Rev match. Let's rev match. Let's do it.
So I'm block shifting from 6th to 3rd. That's what you want me to do?
If that's the correct term, then do that. Yes, perfect.
Okay.
I've only been doing this for 20 odd years. Okay, so let's get to 50 mile an hour. So you just get level with me. 3, 2, 1, go. He did have his work cut out. Right, that was unfair. Is that because you heel and towed and you did what I said and you braked?
It's really tight between 1st and 5th into 3rd. So that could have either been 5th or 1st, and I didn't want to find out if it was 1st.
Wait a minute, 5th? Why were you doing it going into 5th? It should be from 6th to 3rd, right?
Yeah, but the gate in this, the gearbox is tiny. So between 1st and 5th obviously is 3rd, and when you have to shoot up, you could very, very easily find 1st. It's a good way to get fired.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah, that would have been a money shift. Let's make it fairer. Okay, let's do the same thing again, 50 miles an hour. This time we'll be in 3rd gear. Now I know your car is quite short geared, so you'll probably be having a few more revs on than me, which will help you because you've got less torque. But here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All picked up very evenly. Oh wow, look at this. This is interesting. And now I'm starting to show the superior performance. That extra torque. And more horses. Hey, that was interesting. Like early on, it was very even, wasn't it?
And I even think, I reckon I shifted 200 RPM earlier. I think that could have been even closer. When I went from into 4th, I think it was about 200 RPM too soon.
Yeah, I probably upshifted a few hundred RPM too soon as well. I'm sure it all came out in the wash, really. This was quicker, but for the first part, not much in it. Final challenge. Okay, let's do a brake test from 70 miles an hour. We'll hit the line, full emergency stop. Which car will stop in the shortest distance? This is quite a bit heavier. This is like almost 1,500 kilos. That weighs 1,280. You just shot past me.
I'm looking in my mirror, I'm opening my racing driver excuses, and I am on a wet patch. We don't know which way we'll take that.
Is that because you got a little bit frightened and some leaked out?
I think that was Rory from the previous shoot.
Anyway, do you know what? I really enjoyed that. I did think that this Supra would win. Maybe not in the drag race. I was surprised it won the drag race because sometimes this can be a pain to hook up, but it did. It won the drag race, rolling race, won all the challenges really, but it is 20 grand more. If I had a choice out of these two cars, I'd go with the Yaris. It is my favourite car right now. I love it so much. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on, and thanks for watching.